Hey guys, it's Luna, and today I'm going to help you guys achieve all your goals in 2020. So before we start, make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit the bell, and let's get into it. Okay, so before we get into step one, I just want to say that I know it's been 2 weeks since New Year's, okay guys? And that's why I wanted to do this video now. Because usually I feel like this is when people fall off of all the goals they were trying to accomplish and all the habits they were trying to make. And I just felt like I need to motivate you guys and help you guys get back on track. So, step one. Step one is to prioritize. And the reason why prioritizing is so important is, say if you're looking at a list of 10 things, okay? A list of 10 things, and you try to do everything all at once because you don't know what your priorities are, you're gonna get overwhelmed and most likely you're gonna fall off and not complete maybe even any of them. Or you might burn out within the first 3 days, and we're not trying to have that. So by making a priorities list, like ordering all your goals, writing them out from order of most important to you to least important to you, chances are you're gonna get stuff done. And here's what I want you guys to do. Your goals in order of priority. I want you guys to circle or bold, whatever you choose, your top 3. And these are going to be the 3 things that you're going to work on the most for the first part of the year. Because if you do those things over and over and over again and they become a habit, it'll become easier for you to then incorporate the rest of your goals. Say if you had 10, you would start off with the first 3, and then after a couple of weeks, once you get into the, the motions, you just add in the 4th, and then there you go. Step 2 is to put your goals where you will see them often. You can either write it out as a list and say put it on your door and look at it every single day before you leave. Just read them out. This will help you actually remember your goals and to remind yourself that you actually need to achieve them, and this is what you really want your life to be like in the future. You could also make a board on Pinterest if you want to do it digitally, but the thing about this is you actually have to remind yourself and set alarms to remind yourself to look at it because it's an app inside of itself. But if you guys made a wallpaper, let's say in Pic Collage, you can just have it as your phone screen and looking at all your dreams, like your ideal life, that A, motivates you, and B, helps you to not forget them. Because we're not trying to be in November and fighting our list of resolutions we made at the beginning of the year and realize that we didn't accomplish any of them, or we accomplish 1 or 2 things. We're not having that this year. Why? 2020. What can we say? New decade. But yes, make sure you have your goals where you can see them often. And by often, I mean every single day, because it motivates you to achieve your dream life. And that's what we're trying to do. So, step 3 is sub-goals. And sub-goals are basically your little mini goals that help you achieve your bigger, broader goal. So say if your goal was to eat healthy, your sub-goal could be going grocery shopping once a week to minimize the amount of takeout that you have to get so that you can actually be healthy. And then once you accomplish that goal, you can do another sub-goal and basically have it be something like working out 2 times a week. And then you can slowly increase that time to create a sense of habit and to actually achieve your bigger goal. Because if you just start eating healthy and you don't have any direction of what eating healthy is, that's not really gonna help you that much. It's either just gonna stress you out, confuse you, or you're just gonna end up not doing it whatsoever because of you being stressed and not understanding what it means. And by being specific, you're allowing yourself to have a clear direction and actually achieve your overarching goal. And if you have a really specific goal, like actually going to the gym 3 times a week, then your sub-goal could be going to the gym 1 time a week, because this will allow you, again, to build habit. And habit is what we're trying to accomplish here. Because habits allow us to actually achieve the big goals that we have in our life. And that's what we're about. And this goal doesn't have to be posted on, your wall or anything, because once you write it down and this is going to be something that's on the side on a separate little sheet of paper so that you can actually check off and know that you're getting to where you want to go. So, step 4 is to find out your why. Your why is basically the reason why you're trying to achieve these goals in the first place. So, and once you figure out why you want these goals truly, they will help you decide whether or not to stay scrolling through Instagram or to actually get up and do the thing. That thing could be working out, debating between you driving to the drive-thru and you going home and making your meal. This is what your why will help you decide, and it'll help you decide the right decision, and the right decision is you getting off your booty or getting off whatever direction you're going on and going on the right path. The right path being the path to your dreams and to your desires, okay? So step number 5 is to set a date. So let me just give you an example, okay? It'll set the frame for this entire point, this entire section. So say you went to a party and like you were talking to somebody, you really liked them, you hit it off, and you guys were like, you know what? Let's meet up sometime. But you guys don't actually set a date to do it. Chances are you're not going to see each other again, and that date that was supposed to happen is not going to happen. Why? Because you didn't ask for each other's numbers, 1, and 2, you guys didn't actually plan a specific day to actually go out and hang out with each other. And that is key. So bringing this back in, when we're talking about your desires and your goals, you need to set dates and times for them to happen, because this will increase your chances of actually going through with your goals and actually achieving them in the long run. So what I'm really just trying to say is you need to set a date, schedule it in so that you can actually make sure you have time to do all the things that you're trying to do, and if not, incorporate it in slowly change your own schedule so that you can have more time to do the things that you really want to do and the things that you love. And that's what setting a date gives you, and is why it is the 5th step of achieving your goals in 2020.
And after you guys set a date, the last thing to do is do it. Just do the thing, even if it's scary, even if you're afraid you might fail. Just go ahead and do it. And with that, I end the first part of the video of telling you how to actually achieve your 2020 goals. And I'm going to be moving on to how to get back up, after you fell off for a little bit. But before we get into part 2, I'm going to basically recap, what we learned in part 1. So the first thing you guys need to do to achieve your 2020 goals is to prioritize. The next thing you guys need to do is put your goals where you guys can see them often, improve visibility. After that, you guys want to write sub-goals. These goals will help you achieve your bigger goal because they're smaller, more manageable steps. Then you guys want to find your why, the why you want this goal in the first place. Then you want to set a date and actually plan out when you are going to act on these goals. And finally, got to do the thing. And with that, we can move on to part 2, how to get up after you fall.
Finding out why. Finding out why you got distracted in the first place. Finding out why you didn't do the thing that you wanted to do. This is the hardest part, in my opinion, but it's one of the most necessary parts, because if you don't analyze your past, you can't grow, because you don't know what you need to grow from, because you haven't decided and you haven't found out the mistakes that you made in the past. Because without them looking and trying to find the mistakes that you made, you can't improve, you can't become better, and all we're trying to do is become a better version of ourselves. And I feel like if you guys just look at the mistakes you made, whether it be looking at the distractions around you in your environment, looking at your time management skills, were any of those things lacking? Were you lacking discipline? Look at all those things. And once you look at all those things, you can move on to the next step, which is actually canceling them out of your life. So say, if on, let's just say Tuesday, okay? So on Tuesday, you didn't work out and you didn't go shopping like you were supposed to. Now is your time to actually do those things. And say if the reason why you didn't go shopping was because your friend texted you to go out for drinks. I don't know why that's my example, but whatever. So say your friend texted you to go out for drinks and that's why you didn't go work out, and they ask you again today. This is your chance, because you found out why you didn't do the thing and you knew it didn't make you feel good not doing it. Now today, Wednesday, is your chance to be like, no, I'm okay. How about Friday when I'm free? So for the last and final step, you guys need to, just do it. You guys need to do it. You need to go after your dreams. You have the tools, okay? I've told you everything you guys need to know to achieve all the goals that you need to achieve in 2020. And I hope you guys, you know, follow through, and I hope you guys live your dream life. And I hope you guys liked this video, and you guys like and subscribe and hit that little bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!